3 tips on what you should do if your ex just texted you. Check this out. I know how anxious you're going to feel, maybe even excited or confused when you are seeing that text for the first time. And if you need help with your situation, go to Stanster Link and choose the option that works for you in my bio, okay? So all the emotions aside, here is what you need to do, okay? Step number 1 is don't respond immediately, okay? I want you to wait. Now, why is this so important? Because responding instantly sends a signal to your ex that you have been waiting around, that you're eager, and you're far too available. Now, if you wait and you take it easy, it shows confidence, emotional control, independence, and other attractive, positive, strong qualities. And this is what they always want. Everyone wants to be with that strong partner. So here's what you do exactly. Okay, this is how long you wait. Take a few hours or even a full day before responding, especially if the message is casual and vague. Okay, very important. And I want you to use that time to calmly decide how you're going to feel before reacting. You can even use me as a person to bounce ideas off of. I do this with text coaching all the time. So oftentimes, and here's an example, they'll say stuff like, hey, how are you? How you been? What you've been up to? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And the important thing is to wait several hours. Again, seem important. Seem you have a lot of things going on, right? And then respond with something like, hey, I've been doing great. Thanks. Hope you're doing well too. Okay. This is signaling and sub-communicating strength and abundance. The second thing I want you to do is to keep your responses positive, short, and neutral. Now, why is this so important? A short, positive message, okay, makes you appear confident, happy, and unaffected by the breakup. See, what I see a lot of my students do, especially through phone coaching, is they will often express certain emotions that just, it's not a good look. They'll start crying. They'll start, saying, basically what they want is they want their ex to be hurting like they are, instead of seeing the whole macro version of the situation. And they're getting caught up in the micro emotions. So if you show that you're unaffected and you're cool and calm, that's it all comes back to respect, and they're going to respect you again. So it's going to subtly communicate that you're thinking forward, moving forward emotionally, creating curiosity and interest from your ex because you're not chasing them. They're going to think that you're working on yourself, and eventually you're going to get scooped up by somebody else. So this is what you do. No emotional texts or heavy conversations or arguments. 0. Stay polite, warm, upbeat, friendly, but emotionally detached and relaxed. So here's an example. They might text you something like, I've been thinking about you, right? And I want you to remain cool. Because again, you want them to really miss you and really try to earn you back. So you want to say, oh, that's sweet. Hope life's been doing well or treating you well. Okay. And they're not going to expect that. Okay. Because again, that's warm enough, but you're not putting yourself too far out there. Number 3, let them lead the conversation. Okay. So why is this so important and why does this matter? Allowing your ex to guide the conversation shows them that you're not desperate for their attention. It also lets them reveal what they are feeling and what they are thinking. And this is even coming back to kind of like 48 laws of power kind of stuff, like understanding human, body language and just letting people reveal themselves, because people always tell on themselves. It puts you in a position of power as well and lets you gauge their intentions clearly so you can figure out what they're thinking again, like I said. So don't ask too many questions. Keep your messages shorter than theirs. Don't double text, stuff like that. And let them invest in the conversation. If they stop texting, let the conversation fade. Don't force it. See, and that's the thing about being a dumpy right now is it's easy to force this stuff. It's very easy to force it. And you're trying to force them to reveal how they feel about you. Again, I see a lot of students, obviously against my wishes and will, what they'll do is they'll start bringing up nostalgia, but at the wrong time, right? And it looks forced and it feels forced. So here's an example. Let's say they text you and they say, what have you been up to lately? Or how you been lately? You respond with, keeping busy with work, friends, working on myself. What about you? And you steer it and point it back at them. It's like hitting a tennis ball over the net, right? You hit it back it's sometimes guys, they won't say anything. Cool. Now, if they respond enthusiastically, that's awesome. right? And if they stop replying, give them space and don't chase. Now, by taking your time, staying positive and neutral, and letting them lead, you increase your value and set yourself up for the best possible connection and outcome. Because they're going to think like you're putting it in their court and in their shoes and their mind, their shoes. So they think that it's their idea because they're like, because if they're thinking about you, right? Subconsciously, not consciously, they're going to think, I must be attracted to them still. I keep messaging them. I keep thinking about them, right? So, whether you're trying to reconcile or move on, this is always going to be the best thing that you can do. And again, if you need my help, check out the bio.